Hey guys, how you going? Metal here. Today I'm going to show you how you can get all three of the Swords of Justice in the Crown Tundra. To start off, you need to go just outside Virizion, where you'll find these footsteps by the tree just here. Now they're not glowing yet, but further footsteps you find will be glowing and a little bit easier to find. When you look at the footsteps closer, you'll see it's 2% of the data collected for the Iron Will Pokemon. Now there's 2% for every footstep, which means you need a total of 50 footsteps for each Pokemon. So you need a total of 150 footsteps found. It's important to note that these footsteps are not in a fixed location and they do move around from player to player. Now, remember that there are more than 50 footsteps for each, so if you miss out on one or two, don't worry, you'll be able to find more later on. Now, Virizion has a large area where the footsteps can be found. If you go just below where you found the original footsteps, you can find a few across Frostpoint Field, and then if you go further down to Giant's Bed and including the old cemetery, you can find a lot more footsteps and eventually you'll be able to get the 50 that you need. After you've spoken to Sonia, what you want to do is you want to head here to the Giant's Bed. Once you fly in, you need to head along the grassland. So we're going to head along here. You don't want to go to the left there, where the snow is. You want to stay along the grass. And up here, the road forks. There's a high ground to the left and a low ground to the right. So I'm going to stay to the right-hand side, the low ground. I'm going to follow around this patch of grass here, and then you'll find Virizion right here. Now, I think Cobalion is the easiest footstep to find because the glowing blue is really easy to see on the snow and within the cave structure. You need to go to the frigid sea and then into the roaring sea caves to get all the blue footprints. Now to get Cobalion, what you need to do is to speak to Sonia, and after you've done that, you need to head to the 3-point pass, and we're going to head towards the frigid sea. So I'm going to go to the right here, down where we found some of our footsteps at the start, but this time I'm going to go to this island in the middle. So we're going to go across the water here to the northeast. We're going to head our way through, we're going to dodge all the Pokemon. Come up onto this middle island, and near this tree here, we'll find Cobalion. And then lastly for Terrakion, you need to fly to Dino Tree Hill and just do a big lap around the lake, and you'll be able to find all the footsteps. After you've spoken to Sonia, to get Terrakion, we need to go to the Lakeside Cave. But to get there, I'm going to fly to Dino Tree Hill. Once you've flown there, we need to head down to the left into Lakeside Cave. It's not very far. And then once you're in the cave, we need to take a hard left here. And at this little patch here in the dirt, we can find Terrakion. Now to get KELDEO. Once you've got all three of the Swords of Justice, you need to speak to Sonia, and she'll confirm that you've got all three. After you've done that, we're going to head to Dino Tree Hill again. We're going to go down this path, and we're going to go across the water, and we're going to head towards that island over there. What you need to do is to have all three of the Swords of Justice in your party at the same time. You need to set up a camp. You need to make a curry by this little pot over here. You'll see this pot. That's where you need to set up camp, have a curry, and then KELDEO will spawn. Unfortunately, I can't show you that right now because I'm going to soft reset hunt for the 3 Swords of Justice. They can be caught as a shiny, so you can soft reset for them, and I haven't done that yet. But one day, KELDEO unfortunately cannot be shiny hunted though. It is shiny locked.